Right. There we go. Uh, Hello guys, Thomas and Pokemon Fan 1997 here with a TTE talk on season 21 and other discussions as well. I'm here with Clay Railways, aka Will,
Hola.
and Andrew Liago, also known as Thomas Former's 101, I believe.
Thomas Fulmer's Wars 101. You were
Well, that was
close.
close.
Depression.
Ha
Yeah.
ha ha. Very funny.
So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna talk on the upcoming episodes of the episodes of season 21 that have come out in the area. I think someone's trying to call. Just hang on a second. Let me just take a quick look. Oh no,
So,
I'm not gonna say.
let me guess. It starts with a D. It doesn't.
Don't say anything rude.
Lips sealed.
I can't even freaking type. Oh, probably because I'm spelling my password wrong.
Hang on a second.
Yeah. So yeah. While Nick's doing that, yeah. Let's just say the episode we saw during season 21, I have to say they were amazing. Some of the episodes we saw really caught us by surprise.
Some of them are alright.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Just
The episodes are alright, in my opinion, but there's a couple that are just like, what is this? But yeah.
Yeah. Well. Anyway.
all right. I'm back. Sorry, it's just that things
Like,
kind
I
of came up.
think the freaking music, like, the random music is completely unnecessary.
What are you talking about?
It's really stupid.
What random music?
You know, in the freaking season 21 episodes, they just do random music, try to be funny, but it's really not funny. It's just weird.
Well, it's not all that bad. I mean, it's quite entertaining.
Freaking bad.
Well, maybe to you.
Shut up.
All right, and well, let's talk about the episodes in order, the ones that have come out so far.
All right.
First off, there was Springtime for Diesel, the first ever episode of season 21. I don't know what to make of the episode. Basically, it was another episode involving Daisy.
Yeah. Yeah, but not only that, this episode was, we'll say, an episode where Diesel and Daisy actually talk to each other.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure it's the second episode as well. It's literally just freaking reversed. So first episode, Diesel's gonna be jerked to Daisy. Next episode, freaking, it's the other way around. And it's, oh my gosh, why?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the episode,
I don't like it.
Sorry for interrupting, but basically, this is the first time I've ever seen Diesel actually picking a fight with another diesel engine.
I know. I know. And here's the thing, Will. Let's not jump too far ahead. Let's talk about one episode at a time.
Yeah.
I'm just mentioning it.
I know.
Yeah, we get it, but we'll say that for in a few minutes. But basically, in that episode, basically the men, they think that Daisy's just gonna be scrapped. I mean, really? Why would they scrap a diesel when steam engines are in danger of being scrapped?
Yeah. You know what? I was quite surprised because at first when Daisy said everything's bad for her springs, at first I thought she was lying. I thought she had no springs. Boy, were we wrong.
Yeah, now we know it's a medical condition.
Daisy was just lopsided.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying, Will?
Nothing.
And what else? But basically there was also something else. I think they just threw this in there as just kind of a hint for something. When Daisy's repaired, she said something like Messi Boko. Was that a sign saying that Boko might return?
Actually, it's possible that, but that's also French she's talking.
Yeah, but you never know. Basically, they did say that other characters would return. I mean, we know that Terrence is coming and back, and they did say that there would be 2 other classic series characters.
Bulgy came back. Andrew, you need to take a chill pill.
All right, like
we were just about to get to that a little later. Save the important stuff later for
yeah,
that.
yeah. But anyway, like, basically, like, I guess Diesel's learned to keep his to learn some manners.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. Literally, that's happened in about freaking probably like a freaking 50 episodes. He's been a jerk, and then at the end of the episode, he's all freaking cheery, and then next freaking episode, he's a complete jerk again. So literally, the episode doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember what the thing is. The thing is Diesel and the Ducklings. Basically the same exact storyline, but with ducks involved instead of.
Yeah, I mean, like, it would have been interesting in, like, Diesel and the Ducklings if Duck actually interacted with Diesel, because we haven't seen that since, like, what, like, season 3, was it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I have no idea. But anyway, back to season 21. The next episode, was what's the title of the next one?
Yeah, I can look in my. I've got it in my playlist somewhere. There's let me see. Well, yeah, just a sec. It was.
Oh,
called,
I know. Philip's number.
No, that's not it. The Most Singularity Engine, involving like this episode kind of involves like around Daisy and Harvey, like another Daisy episode.
Okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about something else.
No, it's just we're going through the episodes in order. Like, basically, the next episode's called like Most Singular Engine, and this is like another Daisy episode. Only it involves like
Which is kind of just
Harvey.
original or Harvey, same person.
Yeah, and we see Diesel acting like he was in like season 2, basically spreading silly rumors.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, it's freaking Thompson, friends. So, yeah, is it gonna affect anything? No. So.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I thought it was a little ridiculous. I mean, like basically Harvey and Daisy are, well, it's not ridiculous, but basically Daisy and Harvey are like unique engines. Like, basically they're useful in their own way, and like they both have something in common. I mean, like they're both singular. Like Harvey has.
I'm pretty hyped because I know there's gonna be like a lot of ships happening.
Oh no!
Rosie and James have already been shipped on Twitter like a few times. That was interesting. I know there's gonna be a lot of ships of like Harvey and Daisy. Maybe I'm not really sure.
Oh my god!
Oh my
and
god!
my life.
That happening.
I'd be
That'd
surprised.
be pretty dank, to be honest. But anyway, I'm probably killing everyone.
Yeah.
Oh boy, let me guess. Oh. Well.
I mean, Devin did say that he wanted to join in to at least share his opinions on them. But I do tell him like to behave himself if he does. But I did say he would come in later on.
Well, actually, it's not Devin. It's the Transformer gang. They're trying to call me.
You know, it makes no sense at all.
But the one thing I found.
Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm about to say something about episode 4, so please don't murder me. So, okay, so you know how it was like Dowager Hat? She was basically taking care of it. It was one of the earlier seasons. She took care of all of the engines because Fat Controller was like sick or at holiday or something, and because she's taking care of the railway once and she did just fine. Well, I'm pretty sure she Oh, actually, no, she didn't do it just fine. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was one of the episodes where Toby pulled the express or something. I don't remember. Or that was someone else. I don't.
Actually, I think you were thinking of like the Green Controller, one of Sharon Miller's cringiest work ever.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Every late episode's cringy.
Well, but the one thing I will say about season 8 through like what was it, 12, I believe. Like basically, the one thing I will say is like they did an amazing job with the scenery. That I can be grateful for. Anyway, like back to the episodes, like basically the ending part of the episode, like Diesel takes the plunge. Like I've heard of like a lot of other plunges. Like Thomas takes the plunge, Percy, Diesel. Who's next?
Henry.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot something in the air. But, all right, next episode, Dowager Hat's Busy Day. It's actually quite a humorous episode.
Yeah. I was just, hey, Natalie.
I invited Natalie in.
Hello.
Hi, person
Sorry,
that
I was too busy.
know.
Oh, well, this is Natalie. She's a
I'm
Thomas
pretty sure I
fan
know this
too.
person. Do I know this person? What's your, okay, cool. I'm searching. I'm pretty sure I know. Shit. I don't freaking know. Okay. No.
Easy Clay.
End my summary.
Anyway, with like basically like Sir Topham Hatt just refuses to like stay home when he's sick, like, because he has a railway to run, as he says.
Nice Topham Hatt.
Cringe.
Yeah, and basically his mother, Dowager Hat, takes charge of the day, and she just completely has the engines doing like random errands for her.
Not only that, she was getting everyone's except for Thomas's name wrong.
Really?
Yeah, like Jeffrey.
Jeffrey? Who is Jeffrey?
Reference.
They threw a reference to season 19.
Yeah, I actually quite like
I was
that.
bagging up. Yeah, and when Dad had told Gordon, Gordon he's pulling scrap cars. Oh my God!
Yeah, and she kept on like switching everyone's jobs, like and then Emily's like, sorry.
I did like
Sorry.
pulling the express. That was funny.
Yeah, he's like, now who did I told to take the express? And then like,
he's like
Poor Percy.
I can't imagine what Liz's reaction to that when she saw her little brother pulling the express.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. I bet Liz be like,
Oh, Brendan.
Hello.
Hello, Brendan.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm probably gonna like die in a minute. So
Hello. Another person I don't know.
Good evening, everyone.
This is our friend Brandon. He's
Good
another
evening,
Thomas
it's
fan.
your boy person here.
Hello, Natalie.
Video on the flash.
Hello.
Yeah, we told Brandon a lot about you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. If it was a little,
That's okay.
Great.
That's okay. It's always good to tell. It's always good to get to know people when they're not there, as they say.
Yeah.
If you know what, yeah. So, what does everyone think of season 21 so far of Thomas the Tank Engine?
We were just
Pretty
discussing
horrible. All right, bye, guys.
What?
we were just discussing. We just.
I love episode 1.
Yep.
By far
Anyway,
the best
I'm
episode
gonna go
has to be
with
PA problems.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, Brandon.
Yeah, so
Brandon.
during spring time of Diesel on my second channel.
that's nice. And
By the way, Brandon, no spoilers on the characters until we get there. So
yeah, don't say anything yet. But
Don't worry.
basically, I kind of felt sorry for like a certain character at the end of Dowager Hat's Busy Day. Like it was kind of sorry.
Rosie turned red. I felt so bad that she died in pink.
We that episode isn't aired yet, but we'll talk about that like another time. But basically, anyway, onward to Dowager Hat's Busy Day. At least she finally like saw the error of her ways and finally got one of the engines' names right.
Yeah,
Wow.
Emily.
Yeah, and I kind of felt sorry for Philip. It was like, well, okay, that's a wrap, everyone. Time to go home.
Oh no.
Poor Philip. And what was he even doing in the mines anyway?
Had a race with Gordon once, and he was a winner.
Yeah. So basically, Dowager Hat's Busy Day was quite a humorous episode, especially the part where Sir Topham Hatt loses his like tissue and it lands on Percy.
Now, is the episode Cranky at the end of the line next, or
No, the next one. All right. Anyway, the next episode is Stuck in Gear, which is basically a Harvey episode.
Oh, that's right.
Harvey-
That's right. I
Harvey's
forgot
kind of
about
a
that.
little shy about like having attention, and eventually,
That's how
he
I felt about me.
yeah, I mean, like basically, Harvey, like he kind of gets some branches stuck in his crane arm, and to be honest, this episode kind of felt like a Sharon Miller-ish episode a bit. But we can just see that this is another side to Harvey that we've never saw before. And like basically he just tries to fix his crane arm by smashing against the wall of a tunnel, which eventually makes him tip over. I mean, this is like the first time we've ever seen Harvey derailed.
Very first time.
But I wouldn't say it the first time. I mean, like, look at Rocky. Like, remember Rocky Rescue back in season, what was it, 19 or 20?
19.
All right. Yeah, I mean, like, and the way how he just says, like, like he just tries to distract Cranky and Salty, like with a little bit of I Spy. Yeah. And then Salty just comes rolling him through the tunnel. He's like, oh, I got it. Was it Ocean? Yeah. Yeah, and basically they kind of fixed Harvey's crane, but they fixed it a little too well, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that thing that they do in
Whoopee cushion! Whoopee cushion! I meant to do it! I didn't meant to do that. I'm so sorry.
It's fine, it's fine.
My apologies.
Though, what's that thing that they do in Scotland? Like, they throw like this giant, like, small, like, what is it? Like a ball, like, they throw it and like, it's like a wrecking ball almost.
I've never been there. I've never been there.
Only Michael can answer that.
Oh, yeah. What is that anyway?
I don't know. Michael never told me about that.
It's on like a Scottish Olympics, but basically it's kind of like what Harvey did with like that crate. Like basically it was kind of like that, like in Scotland that they do. I mean, I do remember seeing that somewhere, like in the movie Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. So the episode was all right, but I mean, I would give that like probably like a out of like 10 stars. I would give it like a 5 to 10 stars. All right. Anyway, on to the next episode, which is the Runaway Engine, where basically Steven and Glenn neglect to like take out the rubbish since it's usually Millie's job, but she's been pulled away to help like with the Earl's like what railway museum, or is it something else?
I don't know.
But basically, she gets back at Steven because it was supposed to be his job by dumping the rubbish in front of the sheds. And this involves them to like Steven to insult Millie, which makes him feel like, well, like basically he thinks that he's upset Millie, and she thinks that she ran away. I mean, to be honest, the way how then the real reason they discovered why Millie was gone was the fact that she was picking up a new motor for the turntable.
That makes very perfect sense.
Yeah, because they were too oblivious, because Steven and Glenn were too oblivious to even hear what they were talking about. Like, what was it that they called them? Like, basically, like, those two puppets, like, in like, the Muppets. Like, those two elderly...
Stanler and Wardorf.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I always forget that.
The Stanler... like, Steven and Glenn are, like, the Stanler and Wardorf versions of them.
One thing he did to Joy, I watched that a few years ago, a long time ago, when I was freaking young, and I loved it a lot, and it was so funny. It was like totally funny.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't really that big of a Muppets fan, but
I am.
I still watch it from time to time.
Did anybody watch the last movie? The most wanted.
I have. I happen to love the Muppets.
Yeah,
I loved it the best. Not my family. I loved it the best.
not like I said, I'm not a Muppets fan, but the one thing that anyway, like basically in the Runaway Engine, there's one thing that I'm very grateful for about that. Well,
I
the fact that
song
like the,
of Muppets on iTunes.
like the fact how like we get to see Luke again. I mean, like we can see how much of a, we can see how close Luke and Millie are.
I love Luke. Oh, do you guys notice I have a wooden railway Luke?
Yeah, so do I.
I love that one.
I mean, I was originally gonna use Luke's wooden railway form to make Olivia from Wild Northwestern series, but I figured, nah.
Well, mine make sounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, like, you wanna know what the best part is about the Runaway Engine, that episode? The best thing about it was the fact how Thomas was nowhere to be seen. He's not a star-billing bastard in that episode.
Yeah.
Guys. I got Ashima and Duck.
Wow.
Nice. I mean, I have like 2 ducks. Like, basically, I have like 1 duck in the newer one, but I basically like repainted it black for like another OC engine I'm making.
I got Ashima for Christmas.
I got Ashima too because basically I kind of want her face for like a character in my film.
Oh yeah. In fact, that also reminds me on something. I've been working on something. For you.
I bought Duck with my own money.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, by the way, Nick, I've been working on something.
What's that?
I've been working on. What do you think?
Hang on. I can't really. Oh my god. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is gonna. This is gonna be
There'll
good.
be more diesel stuff because usually I do like a diesel laugh.
Oh.
I do it better. Like
Well,
that.
that's a CGI voice. I'm used to the brand. I'm used to the voice I usually use for Diesel. But that was good.
Yeah.
I'm working on that project still. It's not.
All right. Getting back to like the season 21 episodes. Like basically, the next episode's called PA Problems, and this is where like Sir Thomas.
Thomas. Does it have Thomas?
Huh?
Does one of the episodes have Thomas in it?
Which episode?
PA Problems.
Yeah, sort of. Like, I mean, Thomas is getting minor roles nowadays, but it's good because basically the other engines are getting screen time. But anyway, like in the episode PA Problems, Sir Thomas replaces his old PA system with like a new modern one, but apparently it has a few problems, and meanwhile, like Reg, the Croc scrapyard crane, and actually like finds a use for them by making his own music.
Wow.
And this causes like, you know, as he says, the C&D phrase, confusion and delay.
Hey guys, no, I tried to get Journey of Store on Amazon Prime, but it didn't come out yet. Which that's a bummer.
Yeah, and anyway, like basically, like the episode PA system is actually this is not the engine's fault. Like basically, it shows like a lesson to show like basically no matter how old the technology is, like basically it can still be useful depending on like, you know, depending on how old it is.
Oh, good. I drank all my water without spitting it.
And the other, like basically, the ending was kind of funny too. Like basically, how like that. Like the scrapyard manager like had like 2 trash cans taped to his ears.
That was funny.
Yeah, and
Okay, I gotta get going, you guys.
oh, okay.
Okay, see you there,
Allie.
Natalie.
Bye.
Yep. Now,
We got a request, like someone, Austin Anthony wants to join. All right, your wish is granted. And anyway, like basically, there was also another thing that I found really, really funny about how you say, like about like basically in the episode before that, like basically like I guess I'll have to make my own music, and like the scrapyard workers are like, oh god, no. So basically, I say like that one was a humorous episode where Fatty's kind of making a right fool of himself. All right.
Hey, Austin.
Hello.
Say hello. The favorite is here.
Oh,
All right. Anyway.
Oh. All right. So I hear that we're having a little discussion about season 21.
Yeah,
yeah,
the episode we've seen so far, but all right. What's the next episode again? Like after like PA problems. Oh, now I remember what it was. It was Hasty Hannah.
Oh God! Oh
Yeah.
God!
And this episode was actually a very interesting one. Like this episode, Henrietta's at the Steamworks getting new seat cushions. While she's in there, like basically Toby has to work with a coach who's basically Henrietta's sister, Hannah.
That makes sense.
And she is and basically she's this psychopathic.
Y'all are both repping SCO.
And the one thing I will say is that she's a psychopathic coach who just enjoys like going fast.
I wouldn't say psychopathic.
Well, okay, that's a bit too far. I understand, but the way her face looked when I saw the image of her.
Okay, let's go with she was crazy. She was crazy about going fast.
She was.
I remember one morning. I woke up.
You're like, go.
It was a Saturday morning.
Yeah, and
I woke up and I was alone in my room because Ben had left.
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
And
At first, told me about.
I think I had woken up from a drum corps dream because I woken up. I just sat there for a few minutes.
Yeah. What about Hasty Hannah?
Generally sad.
Yeah.
I was not at drum corps anymore.
one
You remember when I showed you that post tour? Mom, don't do that.
Okay. A little weird, but
Why? I'm just making sure we're right.
I'm sorry. It's just my mom and brother arguing.
oh.
Anyway, what about drum corps?
Anyway, like basically
Can you hand me the phone? I feel really uneasy right now.
all right. All right. Anyway, but basically, the one thing that I will say, like basically, there are a few things that kind of confuse me in that episode, like the fact how Hannah has the brute force to suddenly make Toby go that fast. Was she fitted with an engine? I mean, she's like, go faster!
I know, right? That was so funny.
Yeah.
The one where he like eats his eggs outside.
And the other thing is, like, basically, like, how on earth did Hannah convince James to take her out? And what happened to the passengers that were on board her? It's like they just jumped into a wormhole and just disappeared.
Yeah, whatever happened to the passengers? Unless James took her to the station to drop them off to go fast.
Yeah, and there's just one thing that I found a little disturbing about that episode, like the fact how Hannah started breaking apart, and I was thinking, oh God, please no. I was like, this can't be like the you-know-what.
Oh yeah, don't even say the name.
I'm just gonna say it's the video that Paul Vids made, which is an abomination.
I know. That gave me nightmares for a month.
I was
Shut
afraid.
up.
Don't.
No, the question
Don't
would
even
be,
say
is
it.
the food
Don't
right
please
good
don't even
today?
say it. Don't
Because sometimes it
even
would be really
say it.
watery.
I mean,
So,
I was afraid to go to sleep because I was afraid I was gonna have nightmares about it.
on a good day, we'd have purple night.
I had several nightmares.
Well, I wouldn't say it reminded me of you know what, but it kind of reminded me of Scruffy from Toad Stands By.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I
that's
forgot
right.
about
That too.
And
Okay, now that I can get used to.
yeah, that's true. But the other thing is, even though the Hannah's in the steamworks, she still rushes Kevin, Victor, and the workmen to repair her faster.
Actually, they didn't. She didn't rush them. She was telling Toby the hurry up, especially when he got his back.
I was meaning at the end of the episode.
She was talking to Toby, not those two.
Like basically, before like Hasty Hannah came out, many people were thinking that Hannah was going to be somehow related to Victoria, like they were going to replace Victoria with Hannah.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah, there's still the opportunity for Victoria to come in. They just need to take a render and a Vanny and Clarabelle and repaint one of them blue with white. All right. Anyway, the next episode, I think it was like Cranky at the end of the line, I believe.
Oh yes. Oh,
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, basically, like Cranky worries that he's getting a little too old to work, and he works himself to bits because he keeps hearing a creaking, which is basically never resolved. Of like, they just need to apply some oil onto him because obviously, metal like like creaks and groans when they're scraping together.
I've heard rumors.
That's how cranes are.
The rape whistle plays the
Cranes
lights
need
off.
oil every. Cranes
That's how
need.
you know that it's the rape whistle.
And
Hold on.
Probably.
I'll be right back.
All right.
well, I can certainly say that Cranky at the end of the line was a pretty decent episode.
Yeah, and this is basically the end. Just keep wondering whether or not Cranky's gonna get replaced. But basically, he's proven wrong. Basically, he gets another helper, a new character who doesn't appear until the end of the episode, named Carly.
Who, I might add, I really actually like.
Yeah, basically each and every character has a helper. Basically, Salty has Porter, Whiff has Scruff, Victor has Kevin. Who else? Bill and Ben have Timothy and Marion.
Oliver has Toad.
Actually, I think you mean Duck, Oliver, Donald, and Douglas, because they all work on the little western.
Oh, Andrew's back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to help my roommate out with something.
Yeah, we were just saying that I thought it was about
earlier. They may not.
I thought it was about time that Cranky got a helper too. Look at Salty. He had Porter, for example.
Who could forget that?
Yeah, basically, in the end we get Cranky again, knowing that even though he doesn't he just needs some oil and all that, and that's all. It shows that the Ducks can he can work well together with the new crane.
Yeah, and the new crane happens to be Carly.
Yeah. Anyway, on to the next episode, which is called New Crane on the New Crane on the Dock.
Crane on the Dock.
Yeah, basically this episode was actually a rivalry between Cranky and Carly.
I know. Although to be truthful, Cranky was having more of a rivalry. Carly was just too eager. Was too excited to work.
Yeah, basically being a little too eager to get. And basically, this was the only episode we've seen the exaggerated movements.
I know.
Since I know people are making such a big fuss over it, but come on, don't judge it before you get to see it or know it. But basically, the one thing I will say is that don't think of it like Chuggingtons. Just think of it as Cars. They do
exactly.
Well, Cars or me and Nick Boja's favorite, the little engine that could from 1991.
Yeah, that's true, but
You can just go.
But at least they don't jump from track to track or just like suddenly get the ability to fly. I mean, that's
Or-
way too ridiculous.
Yeah, but,
Or use
oh, by the way,
buffers as hands.
Yeah, and plus, people, think about this. Remember the sing along. Remember that one sing along. Never judge a book by its cover. That was made for a reason.
Yeah,
Never
like
judge-
basic. Yeah, it even shows like don't judge like. I mean, to be honest, people nowadays like judge new shows because they think that they're all gonna suck. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we all agree the rhyming episodes suck.
yes, that's true, 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
But they did get better because they stopped the rhyming finally.
Well, they did it. Well,
The one
they
that
kind
you
of.
passed.
Because I want to back into the parking spot.
You
so-
go back in the other one.
Well, they kind of did brought back for one episode in season 18.
The
Miss
cars were
Gator.
parked really close in that one.
Yeah, but that was one episode only. But
Yeah,
anyway, besides all that, when Salty, after Cranky and Clay already got in a bit of a sticky situation,
Yeah,
Salty just told a story of a two-headed monster named Sirius. Or was it Monstro?
yeah. Basically, I think that's the first time we ever seen like a creature from one of Salty's stories actually talk.
Yeah, but after Salty's story, when they untangled themselves, oh my god, two cranes working in harmony.
And then we get like the big reveal of all that shocks
Oh
everyone.
yeah.
Three cranes.
And of course, Big Mickey.
What? So now you speak? You've been staying there silent for all these years, Big Mick. You didn't even say a single word. Well, you didn't say a word to me either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I tell you, when I heard and realized that they call him Big Mickey, oh my god, my mouth was dropped to the
I
ground.
think a
I'm like,
lot of mouths were
oh my
dropped that episode.
to be honest, I thought the Big Mickey crane was going to be Carly.
Austin,
Yeah, we all thought
the
that.
phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
But speaking of Big Mickey, what do you guys think of the head of Big Mickey?
Looks great.
Yeah.
Talk to a friend of mine.
Yep. So once the crane arrives and a painted gray, hey, this will go right under the arm.
Yeah, and the one thing I also liked about the ending was like the fact how like Cranky, Carly, and Big Mickey just suddenly clashed up together. Like they were the three
One-
Huh?
Tell your
One
buddies
for
we need to
all
leave.
and all for one.
Yeah, and all right, and
Austin, tell your friends we need to
No,
leave.
no. So, I'll just give me a few minutes, okay?
All right.
No, Austin.
All right.
I think you gotta go.
No, it can wait. It can wait.
Okay. Well, anyway, the next episode.
The next episode and the final one that we've seen, we won't see the rest,
And my favorite episode of the week.
unscheduled stops. Like basically, after like a failed race with Thomas, Birdie suddenly breaks down. So Thomas offers to take his passengers to their designated stops. Which
And because of that, Thomas was starting to run late, and so Thomas was getting suspicious. So what'd he do? He spies on him.
Yeah, which is kind of something
Yeah.
I've never seen of the Fat Controller before.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. I love it.
Yeah, and after Thomas got caught by the Topham hat, had the little.
We get the biggest
Yeah, we
surprise
get
of the week.
reveal of the return of Bulgy the double-decker bus.
Yeah, but
Fuck yes.
who was once a hen house, then a vegetable stand on wheels, and now he's back to a bus.
I mean, yeah, and anyway, and basically it ends up where Thomas offers Bulgy if he wants to race, and he just completely goes on with his anti-rail league again.
Yeah, and Thomas asks Bulgy wants to race, and next thing he goes, race you in your dreams.
I wonder if they need debit cards too.
Yeah.
And then,
All right. So overall, season 21 is looking golden so far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me just
yeah,
tell you about the funny things about that episode, like the fact how Sir Topham goes all stealthy, he was in those. He just pops out of those sheeps.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
pops out of a herd of sheep, and then he spies on Thomas again. Then there's a bunch of. Then there's he encounters two pigs, and one of them steals his hat.
Yeah, not like that. My sister was hanging by a tree on a rope after the cow came and left. Oh,
Yeah.
I get well. I guess that guy playing it. So I've had you need to go on a diet.
Yeah, Pate needs to go on a diet, but no, that's a no for him.
Yeah. Hey, look, hey, guys, look. Someone gave me. Hey, guys, look. Someone gave us
Yes, it's here.
a big bowl of candy to celebrate with.
Move aside, mind your backs now. Now, stay away. The chocolate's mine.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So, guys, I got to scram in a few. So I'm just gonna go over the previous episodes that you guys gone over before I got here.
All right.
Oh, all right. So first off is Springtime for Diesel. Really good episode. I really like the dynamic between Diesel and Daisy.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
a most singular engine, a bit better than Springtime for Diesel. And I think that it should have been the first episode of season 21.
Oh well, what can you do?
Yeah. Anyways, Dowager Hat's busy day. For an episode that I thought it was gonna suck, it honestly surprised me.
Didn't it all?
Yeah, and Stuck in Gear, I don't know why people hate that episode. I actually really like that.
It was kind of it almost sounded Sharon Miller-ish.
Yeah. I don't see why.
Yeah.
And Runaway Engine, the best episode of the first week of season 21.
Yep, and like I said earlier, no
Thomas doesn't appear.
Thank God for that.
Thank God. No student. I mean, no offense to Thomas. I know the show's called Thomas and Friends, but doesn't mean for Thomas to appear in every episode.
Oh yeah, but little children would be like, "Why is it called Thomas and Friends if Thomas is not in it?"
No, Thomas Kid doesn't have to be in it all the time.
Yeah. Anyway, continue, Austin.
Anyway, and finally, PA problems. Honestly, one of the greatest Edward episodes in Thomas history.
You stop.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was starring Edward mostly. Well, him and Topham Hatt.
Mm-hmm. And also, I really love Reg's character development.
Yep.
Seeing as Reg is one of my favorite CGI characters.
Yeah, I mean, he's entertaining.
Yeah. Well, anyway, now that I've gone over what I think of season 21 so far, I've actually got a scram.
All right.
All right. Nice talking to you guys.
You too.
I can't hear you.
All right.
Hold on. What?
All right. Bye.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Well. Besides all that, I mean, the episodes were good, but I mean, Bulgy was okay, but Big Mickey was the biggest surprise of all.
I mean, people were like, people didn't know what to think. They thought that Carly was going to be used for Big Mickey's
body.
Yeah, but apparently we were all proven wrong. But this kind of also begs the other question: does this mean the Tugs characters are going to appear at some point?
I hope so.
I mean, look at Wild No Western series. I mean, he brought Tencent into his series and a fan-made character named Drollin.
Will Thomas. Will Thomas says he would like to join.
Okay.
All right. Here, allow me.
All right. Go ahead. All right. I'm checking at the next episodes. I'm checking the next episodes on the wiki, and basically the next episode, which will be appearing on October 2nd, which is called Philip's Number. then after that, there's like the fastest red engine on Sodor, which we basically see how and why Rosie gets repainted red. Then there's like a shed for Edward. Terrence breaks the ice. And it's Emily in the middle and Daisy's Perfect Christmas. And then there are the other episodes, which is called like Confused Coaches and The Big Freeze. And the wiki did. I mean, I did hear there's going to be more episodes of season 21 later on. I mean, I think this is going to be a great. This is going to be like a great season. I mean, like, and oh, I'm checking the wiki. It also says that Bert and Mike are also likely to appear too. I mean, like, basically, like Rex does make a cameo appearance in Daisy's Perfect Christmas, as we saw in like in like a sneak peek on YouTube.
Well, actually, I don't think he's a cameo. I think he's starring. I think he's starring in it, but we won't know into the full episode next week.
Maybe, I suppose.
But you know what?
Oh my god! I think people didn't realize that like Bulgy was. I think they have updated the wiki and say that Bulgy is also in it.
They did.
Oh, yeah.
But my biggest thing of all, me, and a lot of people are more excited to see the one and only the episode of Rosie Painted Red.
Yeah, I mean, like, the one thing I will say is that, like,
Oh, hey, Will.
Yeah.
Hey, long time no hear.
So how's life in the UK?
Pretty good, you know.
You okay? You sound like you're sick.
Nah, I'm not.
He's away from me. He's a little far from his speaker.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Will. What are your thoughts on season 21 so far?
Pretty much the same as yours. You know, it's a really good season. There are a few, well, I wouldn't say it's really bad episodes, really, because all of them are pretty good. The weakest
Is
you're probably going to disagree with me here, because I know Nicholas will, but Stuck in Gear I thought was a weaker episode.
Yeah, I kind of agree on that. I mean, like, people
Yeah,
are.
we all agree.
I mean, like, people are all entitled to their different opinions on the episode.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good episode, but
It's too Sharon Miller-ish, if you ask me. I mean,
way too. Yeah.
I mean, I think everyone was shocked to see that Bulgy returned. I mean, like, I know how people felt like when you know, in the season 17 episode, Henry's Hero, like, everyone was, like, flipping out by the fact how Duck was in the series again.
Who was it? When I saw Duck come back, I literally screamed.
Okay.
But for Big Mickey to return, I was just speechless.
Yeah, he doesn't have a microphone coming out of his cab anymore.
I know. He now has a face.
Yeah, so maybe it's possible we might see 10 cents.
It's possible, and Sunshine, and Yellow Star Tugs, and maybe the Zen Stacks.
Maybe, but
I really hope we see Top Hat, because I love Top Hat.
yeah, he is a railway tug. So he's.
No, I said hello.
I said hello.
Yeah, and the one thing that I will say is, like, what was your reaction to, like, Bulgy's return?
Bulgy's return. It was cool, actually. I was like, what was my reaction? Right.
It was quite unexpected. I mean, like, they kept it secret. I mean,
I'd say my reaction was probably like, if I was to rate, one not excited at all, and 10 would be like completely like ecstatic, like screaming and stuff. Probably be a 9.
And like basically so now we know that Bulgy's back and we know that Terrence is coming back in the episode Terrence Breaks the Ice. I mean,
Yeah.
they did say that another classic series character will return, but I think I might have an idea who it is.
All right,
It's
all right. Then let's start. All right. So even though this is a live stream, let's start. Let's guess of who.
Actually, I think I can tell you, and no, it's not Boko.
Aw.
Yeah, I was talking about George the Steamroller.
Oh God, him.
Yeah, I mean they brought Bulgy back, so there would be an episode for Bulgy and George to work together.
Railways are no good. Turn them in the road. Tear them up. Turn them in the roads.
Yeah, like what was it that Bulgy said? Like, free the roads! Free the roads!
Yeah. Yeah. So most likely George and Bulgy are going to get along together.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
don't forget about the horrid lorries. I mean, those five, there'd be like disaster just waiting to happen.
I know, right?
Nicholas, there were only 3, not 5. Oh my God!
I
The way
said
you
3
that,
because
you said
Andrew, hello, the 3 horrid lorries, George and Bulgy.
Oh, my bad. Because the way you said 5, you almost sound like one of Victor Tandrick's episodes.
Oh,
1,
3,
2,
5,
5,
3, Edward.
3.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And like the one thing is, well, so there's one thing I will say is like I've noticed something out of all the series episodes, like basically Norman doesn't have an episode to himself. That character,
Well, at least not yet.
I mean, that character, to me, I feel like that character is completely pointless.
Well, yeah, but yeah, if you ask me, Norman is more pointless than Dennis. No offense.
Oh.
Yeah. Like at least Dennis got an episode. You know?
Oh
Now,
yeah,
what-
that is quite true. Dennis was the only one who ever had one of his own episodes.
Yeah,
Actually, can I say something? In the future, I'd love to see an episode, Norman and Dennis.
yes, I've seen that in other people's fan series. Like, basically, like I think it was like in Hero of the Japanese Trains episode, which is called Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would do that, but I don't have a Norman or a Dennis, so.
I mean, the other thing is that like, what about the upcoming new Thomas and Friends movie that's coming out?
If you're talking about Big World, Big Adventures, which I
Yeah,
hope you are doing.
people are starting to go ballistic about it in a bad way. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, like, look how many people judge like Journey Beyond Sodor.
Well, I mean, I will say this. Everyone was saying season 21 was going to be the last actual Thomas season. But with these new promos, I think it's just going to be a movie. I hope so.
Well, here's a little hint. Never believe the rumors. The rumors are false.
Yeah, don't
True.
believe in everything, because the one thing is like that new character that's all inside Thomas in that poster, Nia, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't like her.
I kind of like her. I mean, she looks kind of cute. I mean, I know people are just gonna start. Sorry, I mean, I didn't mean it like that way. I mean, like, basically, I think like Thomas is gonna I think there's gonna be a cat fight between Nia and Ashima, seeing as how they probably both like Thomas.
Well, don't forget Rosie. She also likes Thomas.
And
Well,
Emily likes James.
It's not shown that much, but basically another thing is that I feel like Nia's class looks a bit familiar. Like, I've seen it before in like Jane's Fan 1991's episode of like, I think it was like Sigrid and Gwen. She looks like she looks like a larger version of Gwen.
Makes sense.
I mean, didn't they say that she's like from Africa or something?
Yeah.
I know Young Bao's going to be in it though, which makes me
Yeah,
happy.
and possibly Ashima and the others. I mean, like, they did say it's also going to be like after that it's going to be like a spin-off series or something.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Oh, also, this is a rumor, and like Andrew said, don't believe in rumors. But I do want to say, this is just a rumor, and I don't think it's true. But basically, I saw a comment on a video saying Jock the New Engine is going to be adapted for season 21, but I don't think it's true. So don't get
Well,
into
you
it.
never know. I mean, like, basically the thing is, like on the wiki, that's not all the episodes on there. Like, it stops at I think it stops at the episode The Big Freeze, which is kind of like the same title episode from the Tugs episode. I mean, like, there's gonna be more. Like, how many episodes are in each season again?
Well, normally there's 26, but last season there was 28, so 28, I'm guessing.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be more later on because there's. I mean, the one thing is, like, it's possible Jock might appear and maybe Frank. I mean, Brandon keeps on saying that maybe like the Blister Twins and Sigrid of Ralsdale might appear.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I wouldn't mind if Sigrid appeared, but the Blister Twins, that's a bit of a excessive, shall we say? I don't think they make
well,
it.
unless they made like their own CGI miniature engines, like new characters that are not involved with the Railway series.
Like I can see the Blister Twins in CGI. I'm just picturing it in my head, and I can see the Blister Twins and Sigrid in CGI, but I'm not sure. So
Yeah, you never know, but other things are like like, is there like any other class of locomotive you like want to see in the Thomas and Friends universe?
Class of locomotive, a B12.
Yeah, that would be introduced in Alfred, and no, because basically he was not supposed to be in the Railway series because of his bad behavior, as Wilbert Audrey said.
Yeah, but
Wait, did he
yeah,
actually say that? Or
yeah, but
that's
but let's think of this. If Alfred ever does make an appearance, I'll be surprised. But I hardly doubt it. But I hardly doubt it. But
if Alfred appeared, my jaw would just drop to the ground.
who wouldn't?
I would probably go ballistic, like, be like, oh my
I'd
god!
be,
He's
I'd be like-
back!
I'd be like, oh my god, Alfred!
Yeah, kill him! Kill him!
Yeah. Well, although that leads me to a question. Actually, now we talk about Alfred. I wonder what Thomas and Edward 23's Halloween episode would be with Alfred this time.
Maybe it'll be like take place in our present day, like basically.
Most likely, and most likely, something tells me because of that, it's possible Alfred and Croven get a huge rivalry when Alfred finds out that Croven is actually switched.
Yeah, well, actually, not a rivalry. I would say, like, wanted to kill every single engine, wants to destroy the Northwestern.
Yeah,
I think he'd just want to kill Croven, Gordon, Henry.
Croven 50-50, but Gordon Henry I quite agree with.
Maybe even Thomas and Edward, because they were there around the time when Alfred kind of blew himself up, and maybe Neil. I mean,
And
Clive
Winston.
and Matthew.
Well, think about this. Alfred doesn't want revenge on a tank engine, nor an old blue tender tender engine. He wants revenge on Gordon and Henry because the type of had chose those two over him.
Well, yeah, but he also said, like, oh, it's bad enough that I'm not number one.
But I would not take a back seat to a shunting tank engine, an old teapot, and some mixed bred mongrel.
I don't even know what a mongrel is.
A mongrel is another term for a dog, aka the B word.
I'm not gonna say it.
B-I-T-U.
Okay, I get it now.
A female. Let's go with. In other words.
Okay. I get the picture. You don't have to explain it that far, but also he did say, like, Brandon did tell me that he's also going to do like an NW origin story on Percy, Toby, and Duck. But I find it kind of weird seeing as how like their origins were explained in the actual television series.
Well, not really.
Well, not
Someone's
really.
already done
I mean, we only heard we only heard a bit about them. We didn't see we didn't see Duck on the Great Western Railway. We didn't see how Percy got built. And as for Toby, we only know a little bit about Toby's story. We don't know the whole fact.
Well, basically, there should be a story about like how he got the branch line in East Anglia. I mean, we do know they worked at a harbor with several of his brothers, and we need to know like how he met Henrietta and how he got the branch line of East Anglia.
And then as time went on, how everything started to change with the lorries and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember on the extended railway series how basically, like one of Toby's brothers was supposed to run the East Anglia branch, but ended up causing trouble, so it was given to Toby instead.
Makes sense. And plus, speaking of which, another engine, another engine that should return sometime soon is Flora. Think about it.
Flora's only a one-off.
Well, even so is Molly. But think about it. They may return.
Don't forget about Hank. But I see people would probably have a problem with that, seeing as how he's an American engine of a.
Hey, but what's wrong with that? First of all, Vinny is American. Well, Canadian/American. That's beside the point.
Yeah, and Sam and Logan were just kind of pointless. They were just only like what do you call it?
One-offs.
Seen but not heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think Logan and Raul are the same class. Like, they're brothers.
I'd actually love to see a story about that.
Maybe, I suppose. I mean,
well, actually, if they're the same class, then yes, they are.
Yeah, and so another thought just struck me. Like, basically with Yon Bao. If Yon Bao is from Japan, doesn't that mean like he would know Hero?
Young Bao's from China. Japan was Heroes.
What's the difference?
Oh my
Do I
God.
really have to explain? The Great Wall of China.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Oh, okay. And what else?
Oh, guys, can I tell you something?
Sure, go ahead.
I don't know if you've seen, but I'm making a new movie on my channel.
You are?
Ooh.
Yeah. More Adventures Beginning. It's a continuation from, Adventure Begins.
All right. I think I might as well show you guys the script for like
Oh, and also, I'm planning on making some OCs.
Oh.
And you too.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, like, I've given Andrew some new sprite, like, pictures of myself in different liveries.
And in fact, I'll show them off now. Trust me, well, you're gonna like this. So let me just.
All right.
Okay. I found. Okay, found it. All right. About to share. Okay, about to share screen. Share screen now. Go here. Okay.
All right.
Well, what do you think?
I like them.
Yeah, and basically for my LMS maroon color, I couldn't really think of a number for my LMS days because, to be honest, I don't know what numbers Jinty tank engines were numbered back then.
You could look at the you could have made up a number or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's wait for that right now. Let's say I already posted them on DeviantArt.
Yeah, and also I'm going to show you guys like a bit of a script of like of my Tale from a Midland Engine film. You can see like basically like, you know, and like basically see if you could read this, like basically you just kind of read it in your head, like, you know, and like and here's like it's kind of this part is like based off of like you know, you remember Dar Jar 521's video of Psychoist?
Who could forget?
Yeah. Like in this scene, instead of it being a steam engine, it's actually, instead of it like being a, like it's kind of a role reversal. Like basically the steam engines actually like you know, standing against, like, you know, the diesel that's kind of bashing everyone about. Like Aiden goes like, it's just, are you sure it was him? Yeah, he came here, and Ayla took major damage when she was shoved into the sheds. She's alive, but I don't think she'll run again. Though she did save us from being pummeled by that brute. I guess being Ayla was enough for Joseph. Oh, God. I'm going to go find him. Please be careful. I'm really sorry about what happened. And then, like, it just, you remember what happened with, like, Rorik, you know, like, he takes a massive train, and, like, basically, there's the next part, like, basically, Aiden had just arrived back to the yards to find Valentina and I were resting between duties. He told us both what had happened to Ayla. Oh my God. Are you really sure? Are you sure it was him? I'm sure of it, you two. I couldn't believe it at first, but they all said it. What's going to happen to Ayla? Is she going to be repaired? I'm afraid not. She's going to be moved to the out of use site, and the damage is too major, and you know what happens to steam engines when they can't be fixed. I need you two to help me. We need to find Joseph. Well, where would he be now, do you think? I don't know. What is it? Do you feel that? And then basically I look down the line and see Joseph charging towards me. And, you know, like I'm on the same line as him and I'm reversing, and like basically he says like, what? You're a hybrid! Joseph, stop! Why are you doing this? You steam engines need to die! Yeah, I know. It's a little crazy. Like, suddenly how, like, a diesel just wants all steam engines to be, like, killed.
That is intense, but it's such a good story.
Yeah, and basically, like, what happens is, like, eventually, and, like, basically, you know, that standard 2MT, Thomas, like, basically, he's, like, puffing on the same line Joseph and I are on, and he reverses back with his train, and basically what happens is that, like, he switched into a sight-in, like, out of harm's way, but the sight-in isn't long enough for me to be in there, too. And I'm switched on the same line Aiden and Valentina are on, and you know what happened to Rorik, to Jensen, right? Andrew? Like, basically, Jensen hit the side of Rorik's train and derailed. And, like, basically, like, Aiden, like, hits the side of Joseph's train and he derails. And then basically, like, Joseph just suddenly, like, brakes so hard that, like the train surges against him. And then he's like, you did this! It's your fault! Your fault! And basically, like, you know, he's like, your fault! This is your fault! You killed him! You killed my friend! This is your fault! It's your fault! You killed him!
Oh my God, the Rorik scene?
Yeah. And then basically, like, you know,
I can't wait for this.
And basically what happens is, like, basically, like, the trucks were able to blow off a bit of his cover, revealing that he has a different diesel engine. And I said, Joseph, stop trying to move too much! You ignite your fuel. It's flammable. You can't tell me what.
Brandon.
Oh, hey, Will.
Oh hey Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
I asked Darth Vader 3 on DeviantArt if he liked to voice Alfred for the Halloween special. Sadly he's busy, especially trying to help out with Tom 2023. So most likely he's quite busy.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be able to help.
Well, I appreciate that, but before I make my decision, I was thinking of I'm gonna make a YouTube video after this, saying something about that I need voices for some characters, like for instance, Cranky the Crane, Alfred, and some others. I'll be posting a video about that. So this is gonna be like an audition video, mostly for Alfred.
Okay. All right.
And if no one agrees to it, or no one sounds just like Alfred, then I'll look to you.
All right.
Yeah, because I kind of sound close to Darth Vader 3's interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, like basically, you remember. Like, anyway, as I was saying, like basically, I tell Joseph like, stop moving too much. You'll ignite your fuel. It's flammable. You can't tell me what to do. I am revolutionary. You're out of date. Like he blows up.
Wow.
I was gonna say. Oh yes, the new Robots in Disguise episode. Did you see this, Andrew?
Yes, I did.
That was something. Although I will say,
Brandon, this is Thomas talk, not Transformer talk. We'll talk about that a little later.
Yeah, and basically.
oh right, yes, my bad. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. But do you remember in Mel Tanker Media series how like James almost killed the Sir Topham Hatt? Like
Yes.
Yeah, I mean like that's kind of like how that's kind of like how I'm like after like when Joseph blows up. Like I'm just kind of traumatized. Like I'm just thinking like how
I see.
I'm just like thinking like how did he know my secret? And basically like
So
speaking of Mel
Guys?
Tanker Media, Thomas Wooden Railway Adventures has uploaded a bunch of episodes, and they're pretty good.
yeah.
hey
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you were gonna say something, Will?
Gosh. So I forgot what I was gonna say now. Damn it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Take your
If
time.
it comes back to me, I'll tell you.
And
All right.
basically, I'm just like so distressed over like what happened. I just kind of blamed my friends, thinking that those that I told my secret to, so like I thought like basically, you know, one of them told Joseph, but basically like when Scott tells me like my little secret, basically he was nearby and overhears everything, and like I'm just like, I don't know. Just leave me alone. And like basically like what?
What?
Hold on a second. I believe it's a sec here. Uh-oh.
What?
What's
Nothing.
wrong?
Nothing. We're good. It's false alarm.
But basically, like, you know,
Okay.
basically I'm basically telling the story because I'm the narrator as well. But basically I said, like Billy's like, I don't know. He's just running high on emotional stress from what happened. Let's just get some sleep. Hopefully things will be better in the morning. But things weren't better in the morning. It only got worse. When I awoke the next morning, I found an unpleasant surprise standing in the yards. And then I like noticed Dr. Beechin is there. I'm like, huh? What? I think you know what. You destroyed our greatest creation and damaged another diesel. What were you thinking? What are you talking about? That accident wasn't even my fault. Yes, it was. And don't you dare speak back to me. You'll be moved to the out-of-use site and you'll be disposed of as soon as I can arrange it. No, sir, I won't go. How dare you talk back to me? How dare you accuse me and ruin everyone else's lives? You're nothing but a pathetic excuse of a human being.
Damn.
Is this
Yes.
part of? Oh,
I say that
wait.
right to Dr. Beechan's face.
was
Oh,
that part of the dialogue inspired by Thomas One Air 203's episode "Sent Packing"?
Yeah, sort of.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds so similar. But which begs the question: is this part of the Revenge of the LNER film?
No, it's not.
No.
And basically, like, then I go on, like, saying, like, you know, everyone around me was shocked. No one had ever spoke to Dr. Beechan like that. The railway clergyman and chairman looked very red and looked as though he was about to put an end to my life. However, he didn't say anything. He just turned and walked away.
Good
Ooh.
thing.
That's good.
And that's where, like, the script stops for right now. I haven't really thought of anything else. Like, I thought, like, basically, like, it would just be like I'm just not, like, fired up, and, like, basically I'm just thinking, like, oh god, I'm done for. They've accused me for something I didn't do. Oh. So that's why he had, like, a different diesel engine. He went straight to Dr. Beechan and told him. And, like, basically Bailey, like, basically Valentina, like, comes up to me and, like, says, like, well, actually, I'm not sure how it would go, but basically I thought of an idea, like, basically, like, where the Diesels are, like, all talking at once, like, while I'm working with my friends. And, like, basically they said, like, hey, like, one of them's like, hey, has anyone seen Aiden? And, like, one of them's like, he's damaged. Something horrible happened. He crashed into the side of a train and took major damage. He'll be in the workshops. He'll be kind of out of service for 7 months at least. Oh god, what? How could this happen? Who would have done this? It was Nicholas. How do you know it was him? He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would do something like that. Because Dr. Beechan said so. He said that he was also responsible for the death of that class 08. So he seriously damaged another diesel and killed another. His service life is so done for. Looks like it's the end of the line for him. I know. He had a few service months left, but if he's dangerous like that, it's early retirement. And then basically I just suddenly, like, asked my driver, then, like, I just think about, like, what Valentina said earlier and told me to, like, run away, hey, before they tried to even scrap me. And I tell my driver, we need to run now. And, like, basically I just abandoned my work and, like, race along the main line with some diesels chasing after me.
That's cool.
Like,
So,
basic. Yeah, sorry. It's just, like, basically, like, the ones that considered me as their friend disowned me, and, like, one of them's like, we don't want to do this, Nicholas, but you leave us no choice.
Wow.
So wait, what? So what is this? Is this like a series or?
It's like a
What is
movie,
it?
like, about my train persona. I kind of got inspired after seeing Liz and Dom's stories about their train personas.
I think
Oh,
you've kind of
okay.
inspired me here, but I don't want to rip you off, so I won't do it.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, like I did say, like, this is kind of like you could say it was inspired by like me, Liz, and Dom.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I think I might consider doing one from my persona, but my backstory is a lot different. So
Yeah. So mine's. It's it's not like my backstory for my trained persona is happy life. almost get scrapped. Saved, almost get scrapped. Saved again. Sodor, scared of diesels, don't like diesels. Make up with diesels, friends with diesels. Happy life at Sodor. That's
So
a bit of.
here.
I would explain it more.
Oh.
That's pretty much just the brief. That's pretty much just like a brief history of me, of
Oh, I
my
see.
trained persona. I
So
would
here's the
make it into
question.
like a film, but like I don't want to rip you off. Am I allowed?
It's
Am I
not
allowed?
ripping off.
Nicholas?
Like, you have my permission. You have my permission to like use some elements of it.
Cool. Thanks.
And like
I'm
I may also make a sequel to it too, called like Tale from a Midland Engine 2, which is called like Revenge of the Forgotten.
Okay.
cool.
Which
Well, after
begs
I've
the
done my
question.
first movie, I may start on that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I do need voice actors for like that movie, and you're more than welcome to voice any of them because I've got a lot of them.
Yeah, but yeah, most likely,
okay.
I'll be voicing an engine named who will be voicing again?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah,
Wait. Now I remember. You're gonna voice Danny.
Yeah, that's it.
1400
Yeah, because because me and Danny are basically the same kind of.
person. Yeah, like basically like you. No, you kind of no offense, talk too much.
None
Sorry.
taken. None taken. And plus, I have a stuttering problem. So if he stutters a bit, hey, at least we're basically the same.
Yeah, you'd probably sound a lot like Turbo from like from the Dark Railway series.
Which begs the question, Will, what's best and worst episode so far of season 21 of Thomas?
best and worst. Worst, Stuck in Gear. Best, oh god, PA problems.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
That
PA
was
problems.
awesome.
I really can't say none of the episodes are bad for my taste, but let's say the best ones I like. Well, was the best ones I like was my most favorite one of all was New Crane on the dock.
Yeah,
I
that
like
was
that
great.
one.
That one really made me glow. Oh, like made me glow like no tomorrow.
Oh, I
I
know
do
someone
love
else
Carly.
like that. I bet
She's
I know
kind of
everyone
like
else.
me in a way, but not really, if you know what I mean. She's
Yep.
quite talkative. I'm quite talkative.
I mean,
Yeah,
there is
I will
one
say,
thing. Sorry, go on.
I will say this: there was some worry that Big Mickey was going to be Carly. However, I did foretell the future, saying that Thomas and Edward were going to go to the mainland to get Carly from the mainland, and voila, I foretold the future.
You can tell the future.
Well,
Wait, what's
the other thing is that like
what's up?
Nothing.
Bother! I forgot what I was gonna say.
Don't worry, it'll come back.
I'm sorry.
Like, oh, now I remember. Like, I found it funny, like how like Fatty is kind of like getting into a lot of like scrapes himself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, speaking of which, with Frankie at the end of the line, Frankie drops the barrel and starts talking about roll, like just he ends up rolling on the barrel and he falls over.
All right.
I mean,
Listen, guys. It's okay if I add Devon in, and I.
Might as well. But one wrong thing, one wrong thing, out.
Why?
Right, yeah, I'm
I've
just
not
telling
been.
them that.
I haven't talked to you in a while. So, what happened with Devon?
It's a long story. Nicholas, there's a live stream.
I said we shouldn't talk about it live.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me another time.
Yeah, but it's something you really don't want to know about right now. Right now, at least not here, not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not the time to please.
And the one thing is like you know what? Because this is my live stream and because I could be able to show you guys like Oh, Brandon's gone.
Of course.
I mean, I could show you guys like a scene from like some. If you remember, have you seen like my latest episode, Will?
No, I think I'm not sure. I think no, I
Well-
don't think I have. But
Well, anyway, but basically, I made a deleted scene.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I think I saw that.
All right, like
Oh
the-
yeah, I saw that.
yeah. I'm just gonna play it anyway, just for people to see.
Yeah, I know. I liked it.
Oh, sorry if that's ear rape for you guys.
It's okay.
Yep, looks like James got triggered easily.
Triggered.
All right, and let me just. All right, I'm about to add him in. He's in. All right, just.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say a word. You know what to do.
Yeah. All right.
Like I said, tell me later.
Yeah, we'll tell you. He said, "Yes, I heard, Andrew."
Very,
There he is.
very funny.
Tired there. Feeling tired there, Devon.
Boy, you think that, huh?
Hi, Devon.
Hi, Will. Long time no see. Hi, Andrew. I missed you guys. Where did Brendan go? Did he have to
I
go
don't
to
know,
work?
Wi-Fi problems again.
Mm.
You know, I just kind of realized something. Now we have two Wills.
Wait, do it?
Yeah, there's
Clay
another Will called
Railways.
Clay Railways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is quite funny. It's so weird. Two Nicholases, two Wills. Think about it.
Two Wills,
Not
two
two Nick-
Olivers, two Berts, whatever next.
Two
Yeah.
Andrews.
Well, actually, there's not two Nicholases. Well, we could just say two Nicks because there are. Oh God, how do I put this? Well, Nick Berg is just called Nick for sure, and you get the picture.
No, I understand that, but on Facebook he calls himself Nicholas Boja on Facebook, so that's basically the same. But anyway, getting off topic here.
Andrew.
And
Anyway.
Andrew, you're supposed to drink soda, not spit it out in shock.
What?
Devon, that was a week ago. Second of all,
If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about,
second of all,
Nick told Andrew about Tidmouth Bay 3D, I think the name was called, when Mainland Studios stops making models, and Andrew's reaction was so priceless.
Devon, here's the thing. How do you know about it? You weren't in the
Because I was on the call with Nick when you reacted.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give Nick a piece of my mind.
What?
Don't. He'll give you a boot to the head
Not
if you do.
Nicholas,
Don't.
the other one.
Oh.
No, not you. Trust me, Andrew. You wouldn't. Nick will give you a boot to the head. Trust me, you wouldn't.
I don't care if he gives me 1,000 boots. I don't care if he gives me 1,000 boots to the head. This is war.
If he gives you 1,000, you'd be brain dead.
Okay, take it easy there.
It's okay. We're not fighting. It's okay. We're not fighting or anything.
We're getting off topic. All right,
guys,
We're not fighting, are we, Andrew?
I know.
We're not fighting.
Guys, I just kind of looked. I'm looking at like the live chat, and basically, there's a YouTuber that said like, I think this was from earlier about like the weird shipping we were hearing earlier. Foxy like fan 55 says Duck X Ashima.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I mean, like, no. I mean, it's just the one thing that I will say about the Great Race is that the one thing I will say about that episode with the movie is like the part where like Thomas just suddenly meets Ashima like the way he just falls. I had to keep reminding myself that I'm watching Thomas because the way how he just kind of reacted to seeing how beautiful Ashima was, I felt like I was watching an anime.
I know.
Who wasn't?
But I was watching a Disney movie.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. I see they didn't realize you're behind me.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah.
Carly X
the only one-
Percy.
The only one that
Really?
could do a good Ashima voice is probably like Madison.
Yeah. And believe it or not, the guy who can do a good big Mickey voice is Brandon. I know. I heard him.
No,
Yeah,
like,
that was a big shot that Big
Madison.
Mickey returned.
Madison did like an amazing Frankie voice.
I know.
Frankie?
I guess you didn't get the memo. Liz has uploaded a video about her Journey Beyond Soda redub. So far, everyone except for me and Luca Dollar didn't get the part.
And finally, after all these years, Big Mickey starts to speak.
I know, about time, right?
That was kind of shocked. I mean, like,
Oh, hey, Seth.
Yeah, I'm here.
Bit unexpected, yeah.
Hey, Zeph.
Hey,
Um,
I'm just,
And what Salty was
Wait,
when Salty was teasing Cranky, that was kind of mean of him, wasn't it?
Well, Salty
Yeah.
can be a bit
Oh,
cheeky.
also, I forgot to mention this. Do you know that there is a dark moment of Cranky falling into the sea?
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that one.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah, thank God it didn't happen in real life, but nightmare, even though it didn't happen or not, that
Brandon's here.
Oh, hey, Brandon.
All right.
Where have
Okay,
you been, mister? I've been trying to get in contact with you for ages.
Hello, Devon. Yes, I apologize.
Don't act so innocent, mister.
Oh boy, here we
You
go.
cannot escape the power of the dark side of the Force.
Okay, you're not.
Okay. Don't go too far, Devon. Come on.
Okay,
I'm joking.
Let me explain.
I'm not pissed off at you. I was just worried. I was just worried about you.
Devon? Oh, okay. You're calm down.
I was just worried, that's all, because I thought you might have forgotten me or something, or I might have done something to upset you.
Everyone's done something to upset you when, like, you basically haven't spoken to anyone. Basically,
I know. That's what I feel
Well,
like.
it's a long story. Basically, I've been busy at work and college and stuff, so that's why I myself have had trouble getting in contact with you as well. So that's one of the reasons why. So, but I haven't forgotten about our little things. So don't worry.
I'm actually going to do a drawing right now.
Guys, so I know you, Andrew, and you, Nicholas, and Devon and Brandon, but not to be rude or anything, but I kind of don't know you. You know, 45013.
That's Seth.
Oh, that's Seth. He's a friend of ours.
Oh,
Hi,
and
Seth.
Hi.
Oh, and Seth, you're gonna find this shocking. I actually found something that you're gonna be jealous about.
Oh boy.
What is it?
Well, you know how you say like you have the trains models of like the UPFEF class?
Yeah?
Well, I found the UP844.
Wait a minute. I do have the newer version of it.
I found trains models of the Black 5.
Where?
I don't use trains. I want to, though. I want to start using trains, but...
Nick, I sent links to you. Don't you remember? It was about yesterday, I think. No, or was it the day before?
I'm just not sure. Like, just tell me exactly which website you found it from, because I wasn't fully sure whether if I could trust them.
God damn it. Right, hang on.
No, I found it. Don't worry. I got them. I'll download them later.
So, how's work, Brandon?
It's going well. Things have been pretty well. Nothing major to report and everything, but all in all, it's been smooth sailing.
Sure.
Hey, Seth, you okay?
Yes, I am. But right now, I just fix myself some PCOS.
Oh, also, yesterday I was on a live stream with Connor Scarleri Rheneas.
You were? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's not a lie.
No, you don't believe me? Have a look.
All right,
I've got
well,
nothing
soon,
to hide.
but it's just
You know Glenn Gragan, Duncan Productions.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
He's
Him.
a bit.
He
He's a bit of a.
he had Dun Connor's face as his icon, and he's been going around upsetting people like Cameron, aka Mainland Studios,
Oh, yeah.
and stalking
Yeah,
people.
Oh, wow. I see Taylor Z is going to be Lexi in, like, Liz's redub.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. That's
Oh,
awesome.
Brandon, did you see the Grandpa video I sent you?
Yes, and you narrated it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, but yeah, I was quite impressed.
Yeah, but also I feel like doing drawing. So excuse
Hey
me,
guys, I got the part of the slate truck in the Liz's redub.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I auditioned for Merlin and James in the slate truck. I got the slate truck, which is really happy because I got the trucks in the Adventure Begins, and now I'm a truck in Ginger and Soda. Yay!
All right, Zeph?
Also, in Nick's next movie, I think I saved Nick from a crazy psychopathical diesel.
No. That was just something that was just only for jokes. Like,
Yeah, that was a joke, Devon.
Oh.
sorry, it was just only like we were only like a practice. All right, Zeph, check the chat.
Not used to anyone.
Guys, would it be so cool if Liz Productions just showed up here?
Well, I did try to. Well, I did try to enlist her via even though she wanted to see if she can come in.
Nick.
What? What?
You.
You really did.
What?
Oh, it's the link. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, easy on the language.
Deborah, you forgot there's a kid present.
Bed friendly, please.
What did you do, Nick?
What?
You brought this in here.
Okay. I mean, if you feel uncomfortable with her being in here, I mean, like, you could just.
Nick, remember what happened?
Oh my God.
Have you forgotten?
What's the matter, Seth?
Wait, what happened?
There is an FF free pack.
Yep.
There's a
And
there's a
844
what?
in there. There's also one with him as 8444. It's like 884 844.
8712 pack.
Yep, it has it all.
I wish they have the accurate challengers.
They have other things on there. If you could see, like, what else there is. What?
Well, me and Western Steam are working on Sleeping Beauty right now.
And hey, oh my God, this is so awesome.
Yep, I found them.
What was I gonna say? Oh yes. Speaking of mainland studios, he has made CGI Netflix Station.
Yes?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. This comes days after somehow one of his private models, we won't say what one, got leaked. So
Yeah.
I know,
I feel
right?
sorry for him. I mean, like why do people always have to act like that?
yeah. Like it's
Mainland
his
is one of
model.
my favorite YouTubers. Like, and to see him like, get so much hate, it's just,
And Wendell, and in doing Wendell about his OC, they're starting to do a hate. They're doing.
Austin, you're back.
Austin.
Hey.
Hey, Austin.
Are you in a ball
All
game?
right. No, no, it's some marching band competition. I don't know what this is.
Oh,
But anywhoosie daisy, I'm only here for a few minutes.
okay.
And and to those doing the stream, hello, my name is Austin Anthony, and
Austin, we're here for more than a few minutes.
Um,
We're gonna be here at least another hour.
yeah, and hi. You know they say it's the hottest place in town, but here it's the coldest.
Lucky
This
you.
is the hottest place in town.
Lucky you. I'm in a hot place.
Yes, they're right here. How much are they? $2. $2. Okay. And then the rest
Yeah.
Oh yes. Speaking of hottest place in
What?
town,
are right over there.
is it my understanding?
Yeah. This is the coldest place in town.
That would be a good parody song.
Oh yeah. Someone make that thing. I'm gonna make that thing now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that'd be awesome. I think I have. You know the two engines that should sing that song. I have
Who?
the perfect engines. Dustin
Who?
the snowplow, and
Elsa.
Dustin and Tilly.
It's all right. Hold on.
Did you go to the restroom?
It's the woman's room.
Well, the other one's around the corner. Follow the guys. Hurry up.
So, Zeph, you see anything else interesting on that website I sent you to?
Yeah, but I actually found a redesign of the whole
Hang on.
Yeah.
I can't even hear.
I can barely hear anything.
Hang on, Austin, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna mute you for a second.
Go ahead.
Alright, there we go.
You mean when I turn your camera off?
Alright, you were saying, Zeph?
Actually, I found a newer version of the UPFEF pack.
Yeah, no, I found it first.
Actually, they're on and go on ANL trains and go to that site.
Wait, what? Say what again?
ANL trains.
Alright, I will. Yeah.
Hold on, let me get my laptop.
Yep. So I just found... What?
You do that.
Alright, I'm just taking a look and see what they have. Oh, I see they upgraded their site and...
Oh dear.
Alright, I'm taking a look.
Oh, okay.
Alright, what section under?
Alright.
New releases, hang on. Oh, that's new. Alright, what do I look under?
You had to go to where is that site?
I am.
Oh, no, NORAM.
What?
It's this site.
Guys, can I name this group?
Well, this is the live stream, so no one will be able to see it.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I have to go again.
Alright.
Alright. See you guys later.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so
Aha, there you are.
this is the place.
Okay, I can't. Hang on, let me just take a look. What's it called again?
I'll send you a link.
Alright, that's
Hang on. Guys, I'm just going to post a few links of a few trains models that I found.
Alright, go ahead.
It's what I...
Oh, you already... Okay, go ahead. That's fine.
This is the hottest place in town. And warm me up when I'm feeling
I got a
down.
better idea. Like, this is the coldest place in town. We'll freeze you up when you're feeling happy.
That doesn't make any. That makes no sense.
I know.
This is the coldest place in town. We'll freeze you
It
up
will.
when you're feeling happy.
That
We'll make
makes.
a clown out of every smile. You know you're
Oh,
not keeping it
God.
real when you're not working with you.
Oh my God. You know.
This is the. This is
Great job.
place in town. They'll freeze you up when you're feeling
Great job.
down.
A few monsters.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the dark side. We've been expecting you, Nicholas. I'm sorry for putting bad influence on you. May the GT be with you.
It's actually Henry Fowler because he's the guy that designed it. Designed the Jinties, the Fowler 4Fs. So yeah, I found you an upgrade version of the UP 844's class, Seth.
Mm-hmm. That's the place.
Yeah, so I feel pleased. I beat you to it.
Aha, there's the paper. This better not be all used.
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm wondering something.
which is what?
Okay. Should I do a Halloween and Christmas special? Or should I continue with my More Adventures Beginning movie?
It's up to you. It's up to you, really.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Aww.
Ha! Beat you to it.
Yeah, here's your soda. Ping!
Ow! Look what I'm showing.
Maybe I'll do both.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. You're like Woo!
Nick, Devin, let me ask you one question. What were you two thinking of making this?
What?
We were.
What?
They were bored.
Yeah, we were bored. Well, I was bored. I made the video. Oh, and basically it's got like 2,311 views and 18 likes.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty although not to sound rude, I'm just gonna
This
say,
was before.
I know.
although I will say that I'm pretty sure that the likes are probably like, no offense, Devin.
Just don't say it.
I'm not gonna even say because probably because of
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
What happened? So
yeah.
let's not say anything.
Yeah.
Didn't
Before a bitch fight starts, yeah.
Yeah, didn't say nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll tell you about it later, Will.
Okay.
Anyway, if you see this, basically this engine class right here, this is actually going to be another character that'll appear later on season 3 of my series. A small
Nice.
prairie tank by the name of Lily. Now you just think, oh god, another Lily?
It's like everyone's like, guess who I'm drawing?
Oh.
And that was
Final Fantasy 62.
Was that really necessary?
what? What?
You add the sound effect right after I said "What are you drawing?" Only was that really necessary?
Hey, look, it's Azrael.
Yeah, I've been doing a retelling of him.
Oh.
It almost looks like a teenage version of him.
Imagine someone make me into one of those characters.
Wait, Azrael, the cat from the Smurfs.
What? No!
Yes.
No.
Okay, let's not milk it.
Azrael is like the character from Undertale. Something that Liz and Ben enjoy.
Yes.
and I've grown into liking it too.
I haven't like watched it, but
It's not really it isn't really a show. It's actually a game, and people have made like
Adaptions and redubs.
well, not redubs, well, sort of redubs, but they also made like comic dubs as well.
Cool.
Actually, I did mine of Underswap.
Yeah,
Brandon,
I know.
Oh, yes.
can we talk in private, please? What is that
We'll
noise?
surely try.
It's Nicholas.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Mamma mia, Grambatia, Nicola, my dear girl. What are you doing, woman?
What?
Devin, are you
Wait,
Devin, you kind of like leave.
Oh, Brandon left.
Oh, I was like, wait, who just left? And I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, he's
Never
been
mind.
he's been called into work again for an emergency basic.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Wait a minute.
If
Devin,
you ask me, that's just total.
don't say the word.
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say the initial.
Oh, I just said word, so.
That is a word.
It doesn't work like that. You just say, which I'm not even gonna say it because you know what? It's gonna activate it. I'm not even gonna say that word.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
No! Oh, God, no. Please.
Okay, I was bored when I made that.
You know, son. I'm not really sure, but I might make like a little. I'm not sure, but maybe at some point I might make it like a video of like involving Percy and Liz. Like basically, it's like based off of like the parody of like from Adventure Time.
Whoa. Okay, I'm quite impressed now.
What?
Remember my Alfred's Christmas Carol episode?
Yeah.
Look how many views it got.
Oh my God, that's neat.
Yeah. I wonder what other videos I have.
I gotta do it. And guess what's else I did? I did it. I gotta do it. I did it. And guess what's inside it?
Okay, that's it. I'm rejecting you.
I warned you about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Devin, but okay, Devin, I think we've heard enough of you. Look. I mean, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but it's probably getting late for you, so I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, but I think you're starting to get a little too hyper. Okay.
Yeah, but
ladies and gentlemen that's watching the live stream, I apologize for that. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled program.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Devin. I think people are kind of starting to get a little tired.
Yeah.
So I think you should probably get some sleep. I'm very sorry. Just don't take this personally. Oh, he's gone.
Nothing personal, just business.
Sorry, Devin. Don't take this the wrong way.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he means well. It's just sometimes he can get a bit out of hand.
Yeah, but anyway, it's so. Anyway, I'm just so surprised that. Well,
surprised what?
The Alfred's Christmas Carol came a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems a lot of people enjoy it. Oh yeah, especially the voice that Blaster provided for Alfred.
Yeah.
Alfred.
I mean, didn't Dark 3 say they didn't want to be part of it?
He just said he looked at the script and he didn't think it would do well, and well, I can understand why. So you know what? I'm thinking instead of having Dark 3, I'm just gonna have someone else do Alfred for my series.
I wouldn't mind doing Alfred.
Well,
it's just I mean, we all have our special talents to voice like different characters, right?
And plus, I want to have someone sound a bit like Dark World 3, if you get my meaning. No offense to it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can voice Alfred for your series, but
I mean, the way you voice, you sound a lot like Luke.
Do I?
But actually, believe it or not, I'm actually gonna give you a promotion. You see, I know in Average Christmas Carol, Clay Railway's voiced Thomas, but for this Halloween special, you get to voice Thomas.
Who, me?
Yeah. You. What do you say?
Nick,
What?
Thanks, Andrew. You're the
sorry
best.
for snapping.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
Look, guys, I'm sorry for snapping. It's just because I've had a rough day yesterday. I've been going backwards and forwards, doing shopping. I had to fix the washing machine, which broke, and it's been a real pain in the backside to fix. It's been a real migraine. I know best you guys have to suffer the same thing with school and homework and such. But this is twice as worse.
School.
Or work or whatever.
Well, Devin, look, what I'm suggesting is that you should probably just take the time and rest, because I'm pretty sure that being like in front of like a mobile device is probably giving you a migraine sometimes.
No, I just, it's fine. It's just because I just need some people there to talk to, give me a bit of comfort, because I've been on my own for
but a live stream. Well, I understand that. I mean, no offense. We like having live streams, but when it comes to live streaming, people can see and hear what you're doing. But wait, you remember that in Hangouts, no one can see it except for us. In live streams, it's different.
I know.
Yeah, but I do have a rough
They can
day,
hear
but-
me, but they can't see what I'm doing. As long if I take my camera off.
Well, they can picture what they can picture exactly. They can probably picture like what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean by picture?
Picturing, like,
in their heads.
I know, but what would they be thinking what I'm doing when they can't even see or hear what I'm doing?
Never mind.
Forget it.
Anyway, Nick, what's going to be happening in part 2?
What?
Of your episode of your series.
Episode 7, yeah.
Oh, my reaction for you guys hearing that.
What the heck is that?
That was like a scene from it's like a scene from like a Adventure Time.
Oh god, how did you guys react when Finn lost his arm?
Oh, yeah, that was kind of a shocker.
Yeah, I wonder how he's going to get his arm back.
Actually, that's already over and done with. Like, he's just growing another hand back, and now he's got a robotic hand.
Oh god, but do you remember that time, that whole switch of place thing when Jake was acting like a real dog and Jake had a robotic arm and he had a family? Do you remember?
No, but that sounds funny.
That much. I've seen a couple.
You guys don't remember that episode? That was an actual episode.
Devin, I don't really watch that show, to be truthful.
Me neither.
Oh,
It's funny from time to time, but I found it funny, like that episode where, like, I can't really remember what the episode was called. It was called, yeah, I'm taking a
What
look
about the
for a
regular
sec.
show?
Yeah, I like regular show. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's not really.
Oh, and now I remember. It was called the Black-Eyed Girl. Like, basically, you remember that episode?
I never saw Adventure Time much. Sorry.
I can show you like I can show you the clip later on. I mean, like, I know for a fact Liz is an Adventure Time fan. I mean, you know that episode.
Well, not while we're streaming, because we don't want to end up getting copyright strike by Cartoon Network.
Yeah, no, it's just that episode. You remember that like video Liz made like a long time ago, like basically like Castle. What was it? Castle Caper? I can't really remember the title.
Oh, who can forget that?
That was based off of Adventure Time, a Halloween episode of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
So, Nick, what's going to be happening in part 2 of episode 7 of your series?
Well, basically, another new engine will be arriving, as you probably heard Fatty say.
Careful, you're lucky he's not around, but he's really good at sneaking about. Remember,
Yeah.
on scheduled stops?
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing though, like basically the end it's actually another, as you probably guess, it's like another character from the Pokemon anime series. Like
I forgot to tell you this, but I did not know that Bulgy's gonna return.
yeah, that
No
was
one did. No one did.
that was quite unexpected.
Very unexpected.
I don't know why Thomas said Bulgy. The last time I saw you, you were a hen house. But hold on. The last time he saw Bulgy, he was a fruit and vegetable stand. So why didn't he say that? So that was one mistake that the series made.
It was
If they actually
John
watched
who saw Bulgy, but the other thing is, sorry for interrupting, but it's just the other thing is that like I don't understand why Thomas is like like that, because last time he saw him was like when he and Emily were at the repair yards.
Exactly.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he was a fruit and vegetable stand. Yeah.
Different.
Yeah, sorry for cutting you guys off, but Will wants to say something.
Seth, you're going all scrambly back there. Okay,
well, go ahead.
Will.
Okay, thanks, guys. But basically, I do agree that. Oh yeah, right. Because Thomas would have seen Bulgy, but he wouldn't have seen him as a hen house because Bulgy was on Duck's branch line as a hen house, wasn't it? Because season 3 episode, Bulgy.
I mean,
You know?
it's nice that we get to see like another road vehicle, like another bus.
And also his anti-railway banners were removed with another railway bus sign.
And I just can't resist this.
Can resist what?
Well, I don't know. It's just that the one thing I will say is that like I expect that probably that George will probably also appear. Like basically, they did say like another classic character would also return.
Or maybe Trevor.
Trevor's
Oh
already
wait,
back.
no, it's not George. I know who it is. It's Terrence. It's got to be Terrence.
No, not Terrence. Like there's a third
we all know about Terrence.
There's a third one.
A Boko. It's Boko.
It's well, we won't know. Well, we won't know until next week. Well, we won't know until Monday. So let's think of it. So we can all say who it is, but until the reveal, comes out on Monday.
Hold on, just a second. It's just like don't forget about
Wait,
the other.
The episode including is gonna come out on Monday.
Don't forget about the rest of the episodes for season 21 later on.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Nick, let's see. Is this Pokemon character that's going to appear in part 2? Is it from? Ooh, I have a strong feeling. Is it going to be Diamond and Pearl, X or Y, or Black and White?
It was from Diamond and Pearl. I'm not gonna say who, but basically, like I'll just tell you this: like the engine in question was originally supposed to be brought in to help out with mixed traffic work, but because of Violet's accident, the engine's sorely needed for this occasion.
But it can't be Dawn because. Well, it can't be Dawn because you did tell me once she won't be appearing until another season, I think.
Season 2 next.
Yeah, so it can't be Diamond and Pearl.
Well, it is Diamond and Pearl, but
well, actually, I think I know who it is. It's that Pokemon trainer who's not really a trainer. Just collects random Pokemon, just thinking they're strong enough. And they lose a battle, he just tosses them away.
Are you talking about Paul?
Hey, it has to be.
Well, no, Paul won't be appearing until like season 3.
Oh, what about Virgil?
Virgil's a Black and White, like Unova region trainer.
Are you talking about Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be appearing in these series.
I don't really watch Pokemon that much, but I do know that Nicholas's some of his characters are Pokemon characters.
Well, basically, like the characters basically you'll just have to wait. Just the one problem is the voice actor who's
Excuse
voicing.
you.
Let me just tell you this: like the voice actor who's voicing in this character, like he hasn't really done his lines or haven't got back to me. In fact, like during like episode 2, like basically I had to voice Bill and Ben temporarily since he never like redid like Bill and Ben's lines since I completely missed them.
So when will Virgil appear in your series, Nick?
You're looking at the next episode.
Okay. Also,
Next episode? But hang on, you said Virgil was... Hang on, but you said that the character would appear in your next part would be...
Well, actually,
in part 2 would be Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, but this...
What?
Yeah, but there'll be a backstory to like how Virgil arrives.
Oh, okay.
Did someone say my name?
No, I'm just finishing the touches of it on Azrael.
Oh, and also, just have to say one quick point. There's just one thing I want to point out.
What's that?
Look, you can see me in this thumbnail. That's proof that I was there. Jesus, you had to play that out loud again.
It's been a while, so I just thought I'd
Not that crap again.
Yeah, but...
Oh my god.
Jesus, if there was an actual train in your bedroom, you'd be scared stiff.
Here's the thing. Yeah, but then here's the thing. I'm a diesel.
But if you were in... No, I'm talking about if you were in your bedroom as a human and an actual diesel was next door, probably.
Oh, guys, it's just... This is probably your reaction to, like, what just happened. Listen. Man.
What the butt fuzz? Contact lenses?
Like, what the butt fuzz is?
Yeah, but the diesel horn, that was so funny. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm a steam engine, but
You know something? I kind of lost track of like how long the stream's been going. Wait, what
2
the?
hours.
2 hours, really?
Are you sure?
I
Is it
believe
check.
so.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah, 2 hours 12 minutes.
Oh wow.
Jeez, that's long.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm gonna check. I think I'm gonna like, you know, oh, Jonathan Johnson.
Who? Who's that?
Oh, you know, I think that was the same. No, actually, I think that was the guy I told you about who we scared with Timothy.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of Timothy. Oh yeah, speaking of Timothy.
Which Timothy?
You know,
Oil burner or ghost engine?
You know which one?
Yeah.
You was it one of the faces you scared, or was it my demonic scream you scared out of him, which you kept spamming?
I have no
It
idea.
was the scream. Like, basically, remember, you were just so scared by your own scream.
I wasn't expecting it to be that bloody loud.
Well, joke's on you. You should have thought about that, because, you know, you should know that I can do crazy things.
Oh, no bloody shit about that, Sherlock. Okay, don't do that. That just sounds so cringy. Jesus, you sound like a baby Chancellor Darth Sidious Palpatine from Star Wars. Jesus.
Oh yeah, how about this?
What the?
Beat you to
That's
it.
true.
Didn't scare me that time.
That scared me to death.
What, this?
Don't
That
even do
didn't-
it. Don't even show me again.
You should know by now it's not real.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
sorry,
do
Will,
need
but
to-
let's say Nicholas always gets the upper hand, so I decided to do something this time.
Yeah, you know, actually, hang on a second. I want to check something real quick. Something I actually...
Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. I just kind of get scared a bit.
You're not a fan on the Untold Story of Timothy, are you?
Well, I like the concept. The story of it is good, I guess. It's just some of Timothy's
Faces.
faces are a bit too
Creepy.
yeah, creepy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hard to believe that it's almost been like a year since I posted my version of the Untold Story of Timothy.
Yeah, it has.
And the other thing is, here's something else that's shocking. My video has like 212 likes.
Mm.
And 169,568 views.
Do you know about my Untold Story of Timothy?
Of course.
It was filmed in Trains 2010 before I
Yeah, and
do you guys know about my Untold Story of Timothy?
I think
I don't think you ever told us about it before.
Exactly, because it's untold.
That doesn't make sense.
Never mind then.
yeah, guys, you know, I seeing this seeing as how no one else is watching this, I think we're gonna draw this like live stream to a close.
All right then.
So thank you everyone for watching this, and what are your thoughts on like the Untold like season 21 and the upcoming episodes later on?
And make sure to like, share, subscribe to Nicholas's channel.
And to everyone else who was in this stream. So
yes, and for more future content, reviews, updates, remakes, custom skins, custom models, and future episodes of this series,
etc.
Yep.
Also drawing.
Yeah, you get the point.
Drawings, as well as even like some future projects for our series, as well as like
Wait, drawings? When the heck did you start doing drawings?
For a while now. Anyway, this is
a generic outro.
Okay. Oh, by the way,
that's the first.
And also, everyone keep an eye out for a video that I'm planning to upload maybe tonight or tomorrow. I'm not quite sure.
We'll make sure you subscribe to Numbnuts' channel for that.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this is Thomas and Pokemon Fan 1997 signing off for tonight. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time. So farewell, folks.
Bye.
Bye, guys.